Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm just on my way to pick up our trailer. And today we're going to be leaving this little Greek island and moving over to mainland Europe. We're going over to Greece, actually. So we're staying in Greece, but we are just getting back onto the mainland. As much as I like this island, I think I need to get and explore a little bit more of Europe. So our trailer should be ready because I've taken this off the external contracts market. And I can't actually remember what we were taking, so but it's obviously some kind of food product, potatoes or grapes or something. It's not a particularly long job, it's about 340 kilometers by land. Oh, our trailer is there. Yep. And about 400 kilometers by water, but obviously that takes seconds, so we don't need to worry about that. Right, there we are. Attach the trailer, which is a decent one, so no silly wheels or anything. We'll drop our axle and yep, all good. Right, let's be on our way. So check the map. We're here. We need to go to the ferry port and travel to Chios and then get back on the ferry and travel across to Athens, and then we're just nipping up to here. So fairly straightforward journey, with the exception of the tight roads on this little island initially, but they shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to leave that mirror up there. You'll see why when we get back onto these other roads. It's just going to be a bit more convenient than trying to keep doing that. Yeah. I'm fueled up, my driver has slept, and we are all ready to go. Sleeping doesn't really matter because we're taking ferries and he will rest on each ferry, so I mean that would be fine, honestly. Right, we're all good. And there's a post there, but we missed it, that's good. And yeah, so a few tight roads around here, nothing too taxing, providing there's no major traffic coming the opposite way. And then, yeah, through the town, onto a ferry, and then it should be straightforward from there. We'll wait till this car passes, just in case. No, it was obviously turned off. There was a red car there. Okay. Just going very slow. Right. Let's get ourselves out of this gate without doing any damage. And we're good. Right. Yeah, it's quite tight round here, but it's nothing too taxing. Right, let's avoid this stop sign if we can, because we've got a little bit of a tight turn here. There's nothing coming, so that's good. Yep, got round that corner fine. All good. Right, that's the first part accomplished. Now, the roads get slightly wider here, but not much. Let's avoid those things on the side of the road. Still a few roads to discover on this island, but I will come back and unlock them. Yeah, these roads, the corners, they're not particularly difficult corners to manoeuvre around. It's just providing there's no traffic coming the other way. That's the main issue. And this corner's the one that's going to cause the biggest problems if there is traffic, because I need to use this entire road to get my trailer around here. Oh, you see, you were travelling way too fast there, wasn't you, mate? I'm not taking the blame for that. That was your fault. You sit there and think about what you've done. I'm claiming on your insurance, not mine. Wonder if that damaged my truck. Oh, it did. Wow, 4% damage. Wow. Okay, that's just great. Right, appreciate that. Thank you, car driver. That was wonderful. Please don't tell me you're going to try and come down here. Okay. Right, let's just look at the doggy. Yeah, that makes all things better, doesn't it? Everything's better now. Right, okay. So, now we're on slightly wider roads again. These were a little bit easier. In fact, these are straightforward. Nothing wrong with these roads. There was a repair station down here. I might just pop in and repair the damage that moron just caused. I mean, you could argue that I was on the wrong side of the road, but really I had to, because I wouldn't have got round that corner otherwise. So let's spend some money that I don't really want to spend. Service. Let's see, repair all. It's not bad actually. I did replace my tyres recently because they were the worst, and everything else is doing pretty well, honestly. 1%, we'll go with that. That's fine. I'm not replacing anything else at the moment. So we should be good. We have our trailer, we're all good. We just got to get ourselves out of here now. Yeah, that was something I didn't consider when I drove in. I'm not reversing out onto the road, we're going to spin the trailer around, which is not an ideal scenario. Well, it's not an ideal real world scenario, because you wouldn't want to be scraping the tyres at a really tight angle, but this is a game, so we can do this. And actually there's a bit more room here than I initially thought, so that wasn't bad at all. Right, okay, little mishap there, but fortunately there was a repair station. It's probably why it's there. Right, don't hit me, Mr. Police Car. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Now we can continue. I've been looking after my truck pretty well up until that point. I mean, really, it's a brand new truck. It's barely being used. Right, I'm being super cautious now. I've got to relax and just assume that not all the NPC traffic are morons. But most of them are. Do you all have priority here? Or is it just because I'm not moving? No, I guess you're all just going to go. Right. Right. I'm very calm. We'll just sit here for half an hour. Oh. Right. We're going. We're going regardless. Right. Now we're in a traffic jam. It's all going well today, isn't it? Let's have a look at the park. It's quite nice, isn't it? Make sure I'm not going to crash. Oh, we're going down here. Right, we can do that. I do like these tight streets though. It does make things interesting. Sodra. Oh. Thought they were going to crash. Right, okay, this is... Right, this is a two-way road, isn't it? So I don't really have to look that way. I'm going to wait for this car because I need to use his lane. Okay, right. We'll stay in this lane. Yeah, we need to be in this lane anyway. Okay, I think we got through the worst of that with only a minor scratch. So we should be at the ferry port in a minute. See, the cars take such a wide turn. I think the AI, regardless of whether it's a car or a truck, use the same turning circle. And that's why the cars kind of veer off onto the other side of the road unnecessarily. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, there's no point programming the cars much different, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, so don't listen to me. I have no idea. I'm just assuming, and I should never assume because it just means that I don't know and I could be wrong. Right, well, we actually haven't collided with anything yet. As in, we haven't bashed our trailer against anything as far as I know. I'm not taking that crash as my fault. I'm going to blame that car. It came around there way too fast and just ran into me. So, yeah. Right. We need to be on this ferry. Yes. Okay. For once paying attention to the sat-nav, I could have got on the wrong ferry there. Had I not? Right. And we are going to Chios. And I don't think we're getting off this ferry. I think we're probably staying on it. Or not. Right, let me just check the map. Yeah, I think there is only one ferry here. Oh, no, there isn't. So we've got to go on to a different ferry. Good job I checked that. I mean, the sat-nav does show going out and back in again in somewhere else, so... So there's another ferry there. Okay, that's fine. I remember this place. It's quite nice around here. And then once we get to Greece, well, mainland Greece, that will be just our main part of the journey then. And we are going to, I don't think we're going there, are we? We're going there. Are we? Better just check. Let's just have a look. We need to go to, yeah, we're going to Athens. Yeah, not Kavala. Okay. So we're going there. Right, embark. Right, now our journey begins. And it's going to be night. Yep, I thought so. Right, a bit of a lighting glitch in here. I think that's one of the mods, Brighter Nights mod, causing that. I think I've said that before, maybe, who knows, maybe I haven't. It does sort itself out once we get outside. And yes. So we are on our way. Let's open up the sat-nav a little bit and see where we're going. It says stop. You stopped, so oh no, you're going again. Right, good. Of course you are. Green light, so I'm assuming there's nothing going to be coming. Should not assume again, but well, it worked. Okay, right. Well, that was a very eventful start. Let's see if we can do the rest of this journey safely. We have how far to go? 278 kilometers. That shouldn't take us too long. Providing we don't come across any more complications along the way. Come on, coach, put your foot down. You're normally really quick. It's a shame it's night, but that's fine. We'll just have to travel the rest of the way in the dark. And slowly, by the looks of it. Okay, we can speed up now. Yeah, so right, we're back into mainland Europe, and not sure where I'm going to go after this, but I'm sure I will find somewhere to go. Why did he just slow down? I thought there was going to be a speed change, but no. Just brake checking me, maybe. Right, it looks like we have to be off here. Do we have to be off here? I think we do. These junctions are difficult to see on the sat-nav. Yeah, we did. Okay. Maybe I should be zoomed in a little bit. Right, we got a flashy lights, which means we can go through, doesn't it? Providing it's safe to do so. Okay. Went quiet there because I was concentrating. Yeah, it's that multitask thing. Can't do it. Sometimes, you know, talking and driving, it does mess you up when you're trying to concentrate on what you want to say and then looking for junctions and stopping at lights and yeah, I don't know, making excuses, but there you go. Right, that car gonna just run into the back of me? No, it's gonna slow down. Good. Right, are we... Yes, we are turning off here. I mean, sometimes, you know, it's easier actually to drive those back roads of Greece, the little tiny twisty roads, because you're actually going slower and you can concentrate a lot easier. You can assess everything that's going on, and when you're travelling along at about 60 to 80 and the slip road changes, or you've got to turn off, or you know, reading the sat nav's not always that clear. I have been tempted to put the voice on the sat nav, but I don't think it's really necessary. I might try it one day, see if it helps. Right, let's open the sat nav up a bit now. We're back on open roads. Thought that was a police car coming past me there. I was doing 86. That's a police car. Right, so this should be fairly straightforward from here on out. I would say about 10 minutes to the point where we're at the compound, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to have to start thinking about topics of conversation during these videos, because it is easy to run out of things to say. I don't have much in the way of plans for the truck as yet. I still do want to design my paint job on it, but I haven't got round to that yet. Been a little bit busy recently. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with the format that I've got. The configuration, the mid-lift at the minute, it's doing pretty well. The engine's not too overpowered. It's a 580 now, because we had the 520 in originally. It just gives us a little bit more pulling power. We don't need more than that for the stuff we're taking. But yeah, once I've filled my first garage with 3 drivers and trucks, I'm going to treat myself to another truck, but I'm going to keep this one. And I think I might have said this before, but this one I'm going to turn into a bit of a heavy cargo powerhouse, if you like. This is going to be the beast that I take out of the garage now and again when I want to haul some really heavy machinery. And then my new truck is going to be my everyday runabout, which will be for just normal cargo. So I'll have the two. So this one will probably get a 600 to 700 horsepower engine, a decent transmission system, and a chassis configuration that's going to be suitable. And then the other one will probably be a tag lift, maybe, for manoeuvrability. And a 500 horsepower, something like that. Maybe a 520, something, 520, 550, I don't know. And then normal cargo, and it should be fine. So that's where I am. Yeah, 3 drivers, 3 trucks in Stockholm, and then I'll treat myself to a truck. And then once I've got my 2 trucks, I can take on any job on the job market theoretically. Then I'll have both trucks with a decent range to do whatever. And then I can just concentrate on buying more garages, getting more trucks, getting more drivers, and growing the business. As I've said before, it's not the most efficient way of doing things. I should be aiming to get as many drivers in as possible, right, as soon as possible, to get them all trained up, get them all earning money. But I'm not playing for efficiency, I'm playing for fun. So this is where we are. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way things are going. We'll follow the truck through. Thank you very much. And can we get out in front of this car? Yes. Wow, we've got another toll coming up. Don't know why he had to brake so much to get round there, but fair enough. Oh, we don't have a toll. Did he just drive down there to come back up just to pay money? I think he did. I forgot I still got that F2 mirror up there. I don't really need that up there, do I? Am I turning off here? I think I am. Yes, I am. This is when the F2 mirror would have helped, because I could have checked to see if anything was coming. Oh no, I'm not turning off here, am I? Oh, good grief, right. Oh dear, right. So we've got a bit of a detour. Let's go round and around the roads. I might have to put that voice activation on the sat-nav thing, you know, because I'm an idiot when it comes to reading this sat-nav. Right, I think that's telling me I can just drive around here, back out again, and get back on the road. So I don't think that cost us too much. 92 kilometers. I don't know how far we had to go in the first place, so anyway, mistakes were made. Basically, I was just missing tight turns, wasn't I, in corners, and yeah. Right, okay. What an unnecessary detour. Right, oh, let's not miss this turn in, because we don't want any more detours. And we just missed that sign. Well, this is quite the journey I'm having today. Right, yes, I am turning left here. Good. Just try not to get any more detours. And let's get back onto this road. Okay, come on vampire, what are you doing today? Ah, dear. I think I need to just take a break today. I think I need to I've got all the stuff to do today anyway, so I will be, but yeah, this is probably not, you know, just some days just don't work, do they? Some days it's just, you just do not have the full concentration that's required for simple tasks. Right, are we back on track? I think we might be. I think this might be where we should have been in the first place. Or at least getting there. Alright, now what's going on? Everybody seems to be moving over this way, so I'm going to assume maybe that I need to move over this way. Well, yeah, I'm pleased I did. Don't know why that white cow's travelling so slow, but for once we did something correct in this in this episode. Right, we'll get round these bends and then we'll check, see how far we've got to go. Well, we'll check now. 62 kilometres, okay. 5 or 6 minutes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go through this one. Because why not? Not that it made much difference, but because I could. I can't remember how heavy this load was, but it must be very light, because I'm having no problems with these hills. I'm not sure what lane I need to be in, but I'm just going to linger here for a moment until I actually, looking at the sat nav, I think we're going to be turning off. Let's try not to take another detour. Vampire. I'm pretty sure this time this is correct. Yes, it is. Don't really need to indicate I'm in one particular lane. Right, I do now. Okay. Right, our destination is on the sat nav. So we are here. Quite an eventful journey. Let's see what the parking situation is. What is this place? It's like salt or something? I don't know what's here. Do I have to go on to here? Is that... It is, yeah, that wasn't easy to see. Right, you need it round there. It's on a 90. Of course it is. Right. So it's like a weight scale thing there. Alright, let's get a review of this yard, see what we got going on. Oh, you want it in there? In that blue building. Gotcha. Gotcha, right. Interesting. Fun. Yes. Let's just try and reposition ourselves a little bit here. Okay. I just want to have a better look. Okay, alright, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. You can't exactly get out and walk around on this game, obviously, so just a case of driving into positions to see what you need to do. It's probably not the best way to approach, but it will hopefully work. I'll come round here and then manoeuvre it back out this way a little bit, and hopefully it will bring us somewhat in line. I don't know. It's there or thereabouts, isn't it? Plenty of room anyway. It shouldn't really be too difficult, honestly. Wow, ran wide, didn't I? Yeah, messed that up quite a lot. It should have been a lot easier. I'm going to pull forward and straighten it up anyway, because I'm not happy with that. I know it's in, but it's... Come on, are you in first? You are. You're in gate. Yeah, we can do that a bit better. That was terrible. That should have been a lot easier. I know it's a 90, but 90 XP, but it was really straightforward, honestly, that. I'm just now gone the opposite way. I think just today is just the wrong day for me to play this game. Honestly is. Wrong day for me to play this game. You know what, we're going to call that good. It's not ideal, but there it is. That should have been a lot easier to park that. It was a very straightforward parking manoeuvre, but there we go. Right. Considering the amount of hassle I went through on that job, not really worth it. But there we are. Right. That was a long one. Longer than I expected, actually. It shouldn't have been that long. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next drive.